メタイラントの頭を目指してます。
了解。中継所に向かう。奥所での報告を頼む。ダモクラスアウト。
強化を実行する。
小松さんと話さなくちゃな。弾薬を見つけた。戦友たちが助けを求めている。急ぐぞ。 助けるようだ。ゲストに目を信頼してもらえる。冗談を言ってる暇はない。
ブラザー、お前が切れるかテストしただけさ。さすがだな。
俺の狙いを疑うならお前自身のことを考える。
中隊長、党から報告します。
ゲーム局には戦いの晴天の基準を満たす爆発物がない。橋を破壊するのに十分なものを探せ。
リロードする。飛ばせるぞ。マガジンは装填。弾薬だ。ゼロが来るぞ。皆殺しにしろ。マガジンを変える。自爆準備よし。またゼロを一匹排除した。弾薬だ。姿を探してる。爆薬の準備よし。
中隊長、罠をストップしました。
ファイブタイラントが間もなくそちらに到着する。橋の上で警告を防衛に加わり、ゼノのリーダーを切れそうに支え込め。
穴を掘るピラミッドを切ってきた。リロード。穴を掘る害虫め。弾薬を見つけた。 の光だ。リロードする。必ずに進め。
後方部隊にいる。プローブ攻撃は対処しました。今攻撃を受けているのは中継所です。
俺たちのターゲットはハイブタイラントだ。奴を殺せば中継所は安全になる。
それは初耳です。アーマーのサポートなしであんなに大きな標的に挑むには橋を破壊しなければならないでしょう。
それが俺たちの計画だ。
撤退を命じますか。
いや、目標は橋ではなくハイブタイラントだ。ティラリットの指揮部隊を排除するまでその位置を守れ。
了解です、カンカ。我々も皇帝のために作戦を支援します。
来るぞ。
おや順隊準備はいいか。橋の上にいるぞ。私が追いに。
ハイブタイラントがやってきているが、お前たちとの間にはゼノの大軍がいる。長丁場に備えろ。
気を抜けな。まだ来るぞ。
注目を集めた。奴らが向かってきたぞ。もっと圧力をかけろ。
ゼノを一匹排除した。そいつらはもう死んだ。私に近づけるな。ロボットが壁を越えてくる。奴らが一つになって動くなら俺たちだって。リロードする。
しっかり見張っておけ。ゼノのリーダーが間もなく視界に入るはずだ。
醜い化け物を仕留めるぞ。こんな残虐行を見たことがない。
待つんだ。ハイブビーストを誘い込め。今だ。爆破しろ。成功だ。話になるぞ。
だが吹き飛ばしました。
ハイブマインドとのつながりがなければ群れは暴走するが、奴らは依然として中継所を狙ってる。報告 は副官の見解を裏付けている。敵の結束はまだ有効だ。あの獣は死んでいないぞ。
了解司令官、必ず遂行します。
ここは我々だけで守れます。皆さんが奴を倒すまで群れを近づけないようにしておきます。
標的はまだ瓦礫の下でもがいてる。
One thing Shams here talked about banning top 10 pick protections in trades. Why is that?
We saw Dallas absorb a big fine a couple years ago, but then they drafted Derek Lively, and it truly worked out for them. So if you're going to avoid that, maybe it's better to change the trade rules to avoid those kinds of incentives. But Dallas really, I think if they could do that over again and absorb the fine, they would want it to be double the amount, the way that Derek Lively looked and the way that he played.
Well said. I totally agree. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Booker outside.
And what makes Booker so difficult to guard is that he can score from every spot on the floor.
Clearly a foul.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's Boss. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Marion. Left side Durant. 6 to shoot. The Mavericks pull it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Nurkic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
He's a big man that loves to get physical for his team. Yusuf Nurkic knows his job is to go battle in that paint.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. For Dallas, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Boss. Over Booker. Boss, no good. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask, this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
So it's the Mavericks now. Steve Nash making his last shot. The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. 5th, Kevin Durant.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. dish outside. Now Booker. Tipped away. At the floater, he lays it in. Well, the Suns underachieving after going all in on Bradley Beal. Shams, is there a bit of panic, do you think, in the desert after last season?
The Suns are very much committed to their big three, but listen, there's no question the Beal contract is something they're going to have to live with. Still has a no-trade clause, and there were some flaws that were exposed. They were swept in the first round by Minnesota, but the Suns truly believe those flaws can be fixed, and they do have the talent to do it, even though Beal did have a down year.
Quickly, Shams, do they have a lot of wiggle room, though, to make changes?
They really don't have wiggle room. They have a top-heavy team that's built on its three all-star caliber players, and I do believe as long as they can build around those three top guys, they're going to have a chance to compete. The question is, do you find the right pieces to build?
And so here's Phoenix following the score by Dallas. Durant for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Pass to Boss. Launches it from deep. The long distance three is buried. Boss has got 5 points so far.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
And there's the call on Boss. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Mavericks on D. 3-point lead. And Phoenix turns it over again.
Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker. He's coming off an excellent season. 6th in scoring, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Oh, defended by Nash. Lets it fly. That shot is off. So for Phoenix, their last game, a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
On the clock. And Booker puts up a deep three. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Mavericks leading by 3. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys in the field.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Amare Stoudemire is checked in for Marion. On defense, the Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. Stolen. Now the Mavericks moving it up.
Nice finish.
And the double clutch jam wows the crowd. Woo.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And it's Stoudemire missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Dallas. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's the three. Rebound by the Suns.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Durant finds Stoudemire. Lets it fly from 18. KD's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Suns trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Mavericks, another fast break chance right here. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Dallas.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Now the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax, it's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron, and that certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum, and we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It's just fascinating. Pass to Boss. Goes back up. Pocket 6. And it's good on the way in. Boss has got 12.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Johnson outside. Outside, KD. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He's got 8.
We try and tell people there are stars and then superstars, and then there's guys like KD, top 10 players of all time.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And that one goes long.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jaylen Brown, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. Here is Durant, following the three-point basket by Dallas. Stoudemire outside, pass to Nurkic. It's Durant on the wing. Now the Mavericks moving it up. 1:02 left to play in the first. Here's Hope. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Durant, no good. And so here is Dallas. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Chambers is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Davis comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Devin Booker in for Steve Nash. Here's Chambers. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Hope. Rebound by the Suns.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Hey, Shams, we know you've reported on so many big trades that did happen. Were there ever a few that were close to happening but may have fallen apart at the 11th hour?
I always wait until things are 100% confirmed, but listen, there's always a trade or two that's viewed as done but just does not happen, whether it sours, whether something falls apart. There's always one deal or two that falls apart at the trade deadline or in the offseason, but I try to wait as best I can and make sure that when I report, it is confirmed.
Outstanding. On the court for the Mavericks. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run.
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. And here are the Mavericks now, after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Dallas moving it around. 4 on the clock. Here's Hope. Johnson with the block. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Marion, he's checked in for the Suns. And the Mavericks making a change here. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. He lobs it up. Ball stolen. It's 2-on-1. Here's Boss. And Dallas again with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Johnson. No scoring in this one. Booker up top. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a...
Oh, that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow!
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like impossible, like you said. Now, here's Johnson. 3 points his last outing. Timeout called, the Suns. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes. for dear life, what is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff. Everything happens so fast, but when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Wow. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Suns 5th.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but man, they were right there.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Davis. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Boss, defended by Booker. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He has 5.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Here's Boss. No good with the wing jumper. The Suns have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Booker looking around. Outside, Davis. Pass to Stoudemire. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mavericks with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Johnson. Still scoreless. Pass to Booker. To the wing right side. Stoudemire right side. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Well, Phoenix shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Stoudemire, the screen. Booker the pass to Stoudemire. Got a piece of it. Fast break, Dallas. For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Booker. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
This is what makes Booker such a dangerous scorer. He has the ability to convert through physical defense.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And Phoenix making a change here. Durant's checked in.
One shot.
Free throw, good, Booker.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
To the left wing. Here's Boss, defended by Booker. The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Steve Nash, he's checked in for Dennis Johnson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Suns have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Nash right side. And here's KD for 3. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Fires from deep. Second chance shot. Nash comes with the double team. Boss drains it from beyond the arc. Boss has got 17 now.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
And again, Dallas running up the court in transition. Rebounded by Marion. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Pass to Stoudemire. Looking to end the run, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
One shot. You almost have to come at Stoudemire this hard inside, but he still pushes past the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Dennis Johnson's checked in for the Suns.
One shot.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Hope defended by Nash. Here's Hope. And he banks in the layup. 11 points in the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Stoudemire outside. Pass to Nash for 3. Got a piece of it. Fast break Dallas from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Marion. Phoenix shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Durant deciding where to go with it. And Stoudemire slams it in.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Marion. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 17. That one doesn't go. Dallas has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Tries again. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant. The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Back to Johnson. Drops in the layup for two. Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Hope defended by Nash. Lays it up off the glass. 12 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Hope. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Johnson surveying the floor. Marion setting the pick for Johnson. Marion outside. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Monday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for their matchup with Orlando, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be the sixth contest on the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Stoudemire, and it's Devin Booker in for Johnson. Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Durant just inside the line. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Boss gets the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Outside Durant, lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
The Suns shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Boss. Good on the triple. Boss has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Mavs.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
And Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now, here's Durant. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
And he makes the first. And And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
They've upped their percentage to around 90 from the line today. Great job this quarter.
Outside Durant, on the wing Booker. Five to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Both free throws good from Booker.
The thing about Booker is he rarely has an off night. He's one of the most consistent shooters in the league.
Here's Hope. Hits it from 3-point range. 17 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Mavericks on top, delivering the blowout. And thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.